Hey, welcome to my channel. This is TEGA. If you're visiting this channel for the first time, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming again. In this video, I'll be showing you how to draft a breast enhancing bustier pattern. So let's get started, guys. So you need to fold your drafting pattern like this, one for the front and one for the back. But make sure the width is enough to accommodate your entire measurement for your bustier. So you need 2 inches allowance for the back zip allowance. So the back panel is going to have 2 inches for the zip allowance. So you want to go ahead and mark your 2 inches all the way down like I'm doing. And once you've marked it, you want to connect it with a ruler and make sure your line is straight. Then align it with the front panel. Now you want to start measuring your half body or your half length, which is your up to your waistline, and this is 16 inches I'm taking here. So that's basically your waistline. Some people call it half body or half length, but that's the waistline. And you want to connect it with a ruler. And once you've done that, you want to move to the next stage, and that is the underbust measurement. And the underbust here is 14 inches. So I'm marking the 14 inches, and I'll go ahead as well and connect it with a ruler. You want to rule the line as much as you can. So the next one is the bust point, and the bust point here is 10 inches. So I'm marking the 10 inches, whatever your bust point is, from your shoulder right there to your bust point. You need to make the measurement and rule a line like I've done. And the next one is the upper bust. Whatever you have there between your bust point and your under bust, you transfer it up. So I've got 4 inches there, so I'm marking the 4 inches up. So the upper bust measurement from the bust point right up is going to be 4 inches. So whatever your bust on the bust measurement is, if it's 5, you need to measure 5 from your bust point up to your upper bust. So once I've done that, I want to go ahead and just scribble down each line, what it is. So you want to do the same. If you don't want to mix everything up, you need to scribble down what each line is. So it helps you when you're taking your horizontal measurement. Next, you want to transfer your bust span measurement. Nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. So on this occasion, the nipple to nipple I'm working with is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So I've measured 4 inches there. And once I've measured that, I want to go to the under bust and take half an inch off it, of the 4. So I'll be left with 3.5. So I've put that down. So I'm going to go to the waistline and measure 3.5 as well. You want to take half an inch as well off your bust span measurement. Now we want to go ahead and measure the shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. So the shoulder I'm working with is 16 inches divided by 2. That gives me 8 inches. And once I take the shoulder measurement, I want to come down by 4 inches. And that 4 inches is applicable to all measurements, whatever your shape or size. You come down by 4 inches like that. The next stage is connecting all the dots together from the waistline to the under bust and the bust point. Right, like that. So from the bust point, after I draw this line, I want to connect it to the shoulder line, drop of 4 inches. So you follow exactly what I'm doing here. When you're drafting your pattern, you connect all that to the bust point, guys. You want to come to the under bust and take 2 inches, add 2 inches to the measurement. Then you go to the waistline, you add 2 inches. If you're drafting this pattern for the very busty person, you need to like come by 2.5 or 3 inches. But I'm working with a bust of 34 inches, so 2 inches is alright. So you add 2 inches to the upper bust as well. So 2 inches on the waist, on the under bust, and the upper bust. Only those 3 points, you had 2 inches or 3, whatever you've taken. Then you connect all of the dots to the bust point like I'm doing. So we've got 2 there at the upper bust and 2 at the waist and 2 at the under bust. So here you draft a curve like that from the upper bust, exactly like I'm doing. You draft a little curve and connect it. And all the sharp points, you make sure you curve them out. Then it's time to cut. You start cutting out. So you want to cut at that point I'm cutting. Make sure you cut at the point I'm cutting. Don't cut elsewhere, guys. You just watch carefully. And so now I'm cutting off the extra bit. But if I was to be cutting it on the fabric, I would leave half an inch allowance so I can connect it to the rest of the dress or a peplum. But otherwise, I'm just cutting everything off at this stage. So once you've finished that, you want to cut the little bit, which is the dot, that we don't need. You want to cut that bit off. So that's the allowance. That's going to be the space between the middle panel and the side panel. So we've taken 2 inches, remember, for that opening at the upper bust, the waist and the under bust. So your panel should look like this. At this stage, you want to move them close to each other, the 2 panels, as much as you can, and connect all the lines together. All the lines, the upper bust, the bust point, the under bust, and the waist, connect them together because we'll be taking our horizontal measurement now. You want to start off with the bust point. So the bust measurement divided by 4 and add 2 inches sewing allowance. The same goes for the waistline, the under bust as well. Measurement, transfer your circumference divided by 4 measurement plus 2 inches sewing allowance. So here I'm taking the under bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. Then I'll move on to the waistline. So my waist circumference divided by 4 as well with 2 inches allowance. So I want to connect the 3 dots together from my bust point. Then I'll just roll it over. So there's no measurement for the upper bust there, as you can see. The only thing is connecting it from that 4-point drop line right to the side there. Then once I've done that, I want to start trimming off. I want to start cutting the bust here now. And once that is done, guys, I want to move on and sort the back panel. So as you know, the back panel has no bust. You don't have a bust on your back. So I'm going to be trimming off the bust line there, the extra bust. So you want to connect yours as well like that. I'm going to go ahead and make it smoother than that, guys. It's still a bit heavy. So I want to go ahead and straighten it up later. Once that was sorted, I went ahead to open up the zip line. You don't want it closed, so you want to open up your zip line for the back panel. And once you've done that, your panels are ready. That's the front and that's the back panel. It's all ready to be cut on the fabric, and I'm gonna be adding sewing allowance to the waistline if I'm connecting it to a peplum. And that's how to do it, guys. That's how you cut your easy enhancement bustier. Not difficult, is it? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really hope this video will help you in drafting your own enhancement bustier. And if you think it will really help you guys, remember to subscribe, press that notification bell for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. But till then, look after yourself and bye for now.